Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to make this baguette bag. It's very trendy right now and it's super cute and fluffy, and I also lined it, so I'll show you how to do that. I used this Pingouin Pingo peluche yarn and a 6mm hook, so let's get started. We are first starting with one of the main pieces of the bag. So we'll be doing a slip knot first and then chaining 35 chains. So after the 35 chains, we are just going to do a single crochet row all the way up till the end. So that will be 34 single crochets. And this is what we are going to be doing for a total of 6 rows. So you chain 1, turn around, and do 34 single crochet rows. So 6 rows in total. Once we get to the 6 rows that you can see here, we are going to do a decrease row, 8 decrease rows in total. So what you do is you chain 1, single crochet in the first one, and then skip the second stitch and single crochet in the third stitch, as you can see now. Then you just continue the row as usual with a single crochet in each of the stitches. Please note that at the end of each row, you just finish the row as per usual. You don't skip any stitches, chain 1, and then do the single crochet in the first stitch, skip the second stitch, go right into the third stitch with a single crochet, and continue the row with just single crochets in each stitch. And you continue doing all of this, the decrease rows, for 8 rows total, so that would be 6 normal rows, then 8 decrease rows. Once you get here, we are going to start the pointy bits on each side. So you chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch, skip the second stitch, single crochet in the third stitch, and then do 2 more single crochets. 1, 2, and then a slip stitch. So that's 4 single crochets with a decrease and a slip stitch. Then you chain 1. And then you do a single crochet into the first single crochet you can find. So not the slip stitch, but the single crochet up until the end of the row. You do single crochets. Then you chain 1, and then you single crochet into the first and third stitches and skip the second stitch. And then you will be doing a slip stitch into the last stitch, chain 1, and then just 1 single crochet into the last stitch. I know you can't see because I did it badly, and so that is why I am actually going to be showing you also the second little pointy bit, so you see what I do. So basically you attach your yarn, and then we will be able to start the second pointy bit. So you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do the single crochet in the first and third stitch, skipping the second stitch, then single crochet in the fourth and fifth stitch as well, and doing a slip stitch into the sixth stitch, sorry. As you can see, then you chain 1, turn around, don't single crochet in the slip stitch, but single crochet in the first single crochet, and then 2 more single crochets until you've reached the end of the row. Chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch, skip the second stitch, single crochet in the third stitch, and then you're going to do a slip stitch. Oops, no worries, do a slip stitch. Then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the last stitch, and then you're done. That is how you do the pointy bits. Then you just cut it, and voila. And so you do a second replica for the 2 main bits. Now we're going to be doing the bottom bit, which is really simple. So you just slip knots, and then chain 35 chains again, and then you're just going to do 5 rows of single crochet, just normal single crochet, until you end up with a 5-row rectangle. So then here I'm just going back onto the first row. So this is just 34 stitches of single crochet, and then I will get, as you can see, just a little triangle of 5 rows of single crochet. Now we're on to the side bits, which is a slip knot, then chain 6, then you're going to single crochet for 6 rows, so 5 stitches, 6 rows of just single crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, then not skip the first stitch and just single crochet in the second, third, fourth and fifth stitches, so you have 4 stitch rows. And you're going to chain 1, do a normal row of 4 stitches, then chain 1 and do a normal row of 4 stitches. Then you're going to skip the first stitch and go straight into the second stitch for a single crochet, and then do the same for the third and fourth stitch. So then you have a 3-stitch row, chain 1, do the 3-stitch row, chain 1, do a 3-stitch row. So then you chain 1, and then you can just cut it off because you're done for the side. And you're going to do 2 of these. Once you have your 2 little side pieces, you're going to chain 50 and do 4 rows of single crochet for you to end up with this, which will be your strap. So this is all the different little pieces for the outside of your bag. So you've got the 2 main pieces, the bottom pieces, the 2 side pieces, and of course your strap. Now we're going to start on the lining. So I really don't know how to line things, so I kind of just winged it. But here is what I did. Basically, I outlined one of the main pieces onto 2 pieces of fabric, and then I just cut around it to do the outline. This way I found myself with 2 pieces like this, and then I did the same thing for all the other pieces that needed outline, so the bottom pieces and the side pieces. This way they just matched up with all the different crochet pieces that I made. I'm sure you can also line the strap, but I personally didn't. Now we are starting to construct everything and put everything together. So for that I did a single crochet all around my structure. So here I am just doing a single crochet line to put the main piece and the side piece together. Same with the main piece and the bottom piece, as you can see. Here I am trying to attach the main piece, the bottom piece and the side piece all together. So for that I just enter my hook into all 3 of the pieces, and then I just single crochet my way all the way down the side piece and main piece. As you can see, it's kind of taking shape here, and I'm just gonna do this all around for the main piece, bottom piece and side pieces. Now I am trying to attach all the lining together, and this is done with a back stitch. So I'm just back stitching the bottom piece and the main piece together about half a centimeter or a centimeter away from the edge. As you can see, this is what it's going to look like inside. So now I'm just continuing to backstitch all around the lining so that it's nice and strong. I've also attached the strap to the main piece, and now what I'm going to do before I line is just tucking in all the loose little yarns. This way it's going to look really professional and really neat. So I'm just going around seeing what can be, what yarns can just be taken inside so that it looks nice and neat. Now I'm going to be trying to put the lining inside of the crochet bag. So I've got my needle ready, and now I'm just basically stuffing in the lining inside the bag. So here I am, I've managed to put the bag inside, and now I'm just folding in the seam, and I'm going to be backstitching all around with the seam nice and tucked in so that it looks nice and neat. So now I'm just backstitching all around, and there we go. This is the final step. And here's the final product. I hope you like this tutorial. Please tag me if you make it. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.